TV. We are backstage in Brisbane with these guys. You might remember them as Killswitch Engage. Back here, a little older, a little wiser, 1 year later.
A little different looking too.
Yeah, yeah. Were you? Yeah.
Old as shit.
Do you want your Zimmer frame now, Adam? Like, you know, just to leave? You know, you want your like blanket over your legs.
Yeah,
and
pretty much. Yeah, I'm ready.
Pretty much Wheel of Fortune. It's about bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah, he likes his oatmeal lukewarm, his tea weak, you know, with a little bit of toast.
Yeah, a little bit of toast.
That's about it.
Fine. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
about it.
You guys were here with Times of Grace last year.
Yes.
I spoke to Joel earlier. He doesn't really have any memories from that time. So
Yeah, it's true.
how about you?
That doesn't surprise me.
No, that tour was awesome. We really didn't know what to expect because it was such a new project, and came over here. There's so many fans that were supportive and just awesome. So yeah, it was pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah, you guys are pretty beloved here. You know, we like a bit of, you know, not in a weird way. Like, don't be afraid.
No, I'm not afraid.
No, you don't
I
be
am
afraid.
not afraid.
Ego.
So
No, it has nothing to do with ego.
I wanted to talk.
Not afraid.
So you guys, you know, you're back together in Killswitch Engage,
Yeah,
which is kind of exciting.
I'm excited.
Yeah, no,
He's
no,
not
you're
excited.
like whatever.
Yeah,
You again.
we're the odd
You
couple.
again.
Yeah,
I
you could care
lament
less.
every second
Yeah.
with this guy.
Was Times of Grace a big sort of catalyst in feeling comfortable again and getting inspired again?
Yeah. No, I mean, it was a catalyst as far as like getting me warmed up for the road again. But while we were out here doing Times of Grace stuff, there was no thought in either of our minds that I'd be back in Killswitch. That sort of happened
I
later.
didn't want him back.
Yeah, he still doesn't want me
that
back.
guy.
Yeah.
No. Look at him.
Look at him.
So,
What is that? I
but
did.
you guys are essentially back together. So what was the catalyst for you guys making music in the first place?
Do you remember? I mean, when you first asked me to be part of your project?
What? Times of Grace?
No. Even way back when we were like kids. The Slayer cover off the comp you wanted to do.
Whoa. Oh, you mean like?
I'm bringing it back. That's
From the
like
beginning?
That's like '99.
Oh yeah. Well, he was in a band. You know, same time my first band was kicking, and I remember hearing his voice, just thinking it was pretty cool. That was it. And I was like, hey, we should probably collaborate on some kind of project at some point in our lives before we're dead. And maybe that will happen at some point, and it did. And then Killswitch Engage was there.
Yeah, and it just sort of happened.
Yeah.
And now he's been stuck with me for 15 years or something like that as a
I had
friend.
a good break where I just really took it all in, though. Like, yeah, I'm so happy without him.
The essence of not me.
And you got a bit of like Jesse, like, oh, Jesse. You wake up and you're like, oh.
I take the piss out of him because he's one of my best friends. And
That's what we do in Australia, man. It's a country where you
Yeah.
call your best friends and you call the people you don't know mate.
well, there you go. There you go.
So if that's the case, then I love you, dude. I love you so much. Get it? Do you get it?
Yeah, that
Reverse
sucks.
psychology
I
on you
don't
right
like
there.
that.
See that? See what
So
it-
cold.
He's fired.
It's actually
again.
really hot.
Like, what made you just had to, all those years ago? What just had to, you had to leave?
No one's
Yeah,
ever
Jesse.
no one's
Yeah,
ever
what
asked
made
it
you
that
fuck
way.
off?
That's
really. I want to ask it this way. Let's be honest, because that's really what happened.
Yeah, it's a long
Yeah.
story. I mean, basically, not happy as a person,
Yeah.
and
So
not
not to do with the
confident.
band? Like,
not
or-
confident as a vocalist. Not confident in myself. Going through a bit of a depression. So
I know what it's
I just
like.
had to peace out for a while.
But it's for the best when you can take a step back from things and kind of come back and be excited again.
Oh, absolutely.
What was it like sort of making this album? Like I was talking to Joel as well about making the record, and
Yeah.
you know, it's a lot about sort of, I guess, being socially conscious and like political or something. I mean,
there's
the word
politics in
politics is dangerous because politics is rather disappointing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you reckon? It's pretty disappointing.
It is, yeah. That's why when I
But
wrote
what are you
I
passionate
wrote it
about?
fairly
Yeah.
ambiguous, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I'm standing on a podium
Yeah.
preaching about
of
politics.
course.
But it's definitely in there.
Well, why? What's the sort of fundamental principle?
The fact that we're living under a corrupt regime in the United States, as
Yeah.
well as the world over, I think, just the bankers in general, the world leaders in general, the separation between rich and poor, like, you know, that whole thing.
It's pretty messed up.
It is very
Little
messed
bit.
up.
Do you think music can change things, or can it just
Absolutely.
make people feel better?
I think both. Both.
When does music change things?
When does it change things? When people actually listen
Yeah.
to what's being said. And I think if nothing else, it could inspire someone who has the power to change things.
It'd be nice.
A lot of people don't do that, though.
No, it's true.
A lot of people aren't very conscious.
Yeah.
I think, or aware, or...
They're happy in their own little hole doing their own thing.
Yeah.
What were the sort of the live shows that made you really excited about sort of, performing as a musician? Like, did you kind of go back and like throw yourself into the crowd ever, or like?
Oh yeah.
Like growing up, was music physical for you, or?
Absolutely, yeah.
Totally.
Grew up in the club scene. All the shows, tight knit shows. Everybody's there, just freaking, take out your aggressions, have a good time, take care of each other. It's like a family. Yeah.
It's a good family vibe. It's like they're kind of a metal with a punk rock heart, I guess.
There you go. Yeah. Exactly.
Well, I'm definitely more of a hardcore kid than I am a metal guy, and I still go to shows and throw myself in the pit.
Yeah.
Even at my age, I get hurt, but I still do it.
I read a great thing you wrote about how all communicating is all done through phones and shit and email and all that stuff. And I read it and I was like, yeah, it's all about like people and blood and sweat and tears.
You should not let him talk. Don't let him talk right now.
I'm glad you agree
go.
with that because I completely wholeheartedly feel
That's what live music and that's what talking in person is all about for me. It's like, that's what the whole point is. So what's something that you guys did on this record you've never done before?
Relaxed.
Yeah?
It was so mellow. Just making the record was just chill. It's like we just did it the way we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Just made the record we wanted to make. Yeah.
Did you start it before Howard left, or?
We sure did. Well, we wrote pretty much all the material before Howard left. Like he had all the demos. Maybe a couple songs happened after we got rid of Howard, but yeah, like most of it was there, and then we gave him the same demos we gave Howard. Yeah.
What happened with Howard? What's the real story? There's
That's
a lot
a
of
million-dollar
internet
question.
No, there's a lot of internet
And
talk.
go.
But I believe in truth, and this is a moment of truth. And
Well, Howard had a bunch of personal things that I don't want to talk about.
No, that's fine. I
Out of
don't want to either.
Howard, but I think it was the correct decision for correct decision for everyone, just because it was kind of evident that his heart wasn't in it anymore. So once that's the case, you're on stage, your heart has to be in it. If you do it,
There's nothing to hide behind when you're a vocalist, really, is there? Like, it's a lot more...
Your ego,
you don't
if
have
you're
no-
egomaniac.
Sometimes people love
Lead
it.
singer syndrome.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah. All that
Don't get
kind
me
of
started
bullshit.
on that.
So you got to actually relax this time. And you produced a record, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes someone how's Adam to work with as a producer?
He's great. He's
Yeah.
great, man.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Now, see,
he didn't say that
unlike-
last night.
Unlike
Yeah.
you, I don't take the piss constantly.
Yeah.
No, he's great because even when I'm sort of screwing up and not doing well, he'll make fun of me, and it gets me to laugh and breaks the tension. And 9 times out of 10, after I laugh, I do that take and I'm fine. So it's
That's
about
awesome.
breaking the self-frustration, and I'm really
the
good
inner
at that.
censor.
Yeah, I'm my own worst critic, so he's
you
able to
guys-
make
you-
me laugh at myself.
You make him laugh? Yeah. What made you want to be a producer? Like, because, not everyone decides to kind of step into that kind of a role.
Wig it easy. I just like making music.
Will be there.